What's up, family, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, click that subscribe button. If you're already subscribed, welcome back. So today, as you guys read by this title, I am giving you guys a story time about me being the side chick and becoming close friends with the main chick. This is some tea. This is a good key. This is a good laugh. This is a toxic love story, honestly. Like, it was not even a love story for me, because like I barely even I'll get into it when I get into the video. But y'all, so before we get started with the video, if you guys are new here, give this video a big thumbs up. Also comment down below. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is JONNAE. I have a 1-year-old son, and I've been doing YouTube for about a year. So if you are a part of the family, make sure to click the subscribe button so you can be a part of the fam. We are rolled to 10K, y'all. 10K. I can't wait till I get to 10K so you guys can stop hearing me talk about it, but I'm just gonna start talking about 20K, so it don't even matter. But roll to 10K. I'm posting a new video every single day in the month of September because I feel like I'm gonna hit 10K in September, and September is my birthday month. So why not give back and do a little, you know, a special thing for the family by posting a new video every single day. So I'm gonna stop wrapping my gums and just get right into the video because this one is gonna be a good one. Why is my camera shaking? Is that better? It's still shaking a little bit, but I think that might be better. Y'all, yes, I'm in my car telling this story time because I just feel like, I don't know, when I'm talking and doing story time, I just like being in different places that you guys don't normally see in like my vlogs and other videos. Who is this man? Let me lock my door. PTSD. I'm just gonna get right into the video. Be sure to add me on all my social medias. Links are always in the description box and somewhere up on the screen through all of my videos. So let's just get right into this crazy story. So first of all, I don't even know where to start with this story. Like, it just kept leading from one thing to the let's just start from the very beginning. This story just is toxic. So basically, I was a freshman in school and I was cheering, trying to meet new people, trying to meet new friends, just living my best life, like not bothered, single, just doing what needed to be done. So this guy, he was a senior and he was on the football team in my school, and like everybody thought he was like popular, I guess, because I mean, I guess he kind of was, because he was like on the football team and everybody like knew him and stuff like that. And he came at me, like he wanted to talk to me, he wanted to mess with me, he wanted my number. And at first I'm like, no, like I had to hit him with the because he wasn't giving what I needed him to give. Like, he wasn't that attractive, he wasn't that cute to me, and he was a senior, I was a freshman. Like, I already knew like what type of time he was gonna be on. Like, he wasn't about to take me serious. Like, I just knew like this was just gonna end terrible. Like, I just knew it wasn't gonna be good. I should have stuck with my first instincts, but let me continue. So yeah, so he wanted to talk to me. He tried to, you know, flirt and stuff like that. He always flirt the games, like give me like this little look while I'm cheering on the sidelines and he's playing the game. And my friend's like, girl, like just talk to him, like he's a senior, like why wouldn't you want an older guy? And I'm like, no, like I don't want an older guy. Like I just wasn't interested, honestly. And all my friends just in my ear just like, talk to him, like why are you being like that? Like, you're a whole freshman and he wants you. Like, out of all these girls, he wants you. So I'm just like, what the fuck? In like 30 minutes. Yeah, so everybody's like, oh, he wants to talk to you. Just like give him the time of day. So I'm just like, should I? So I kind of was playing hard to get at first, you know. He kept trying to like inbox me on Facebook and like talk to me in school and like at the game, stuff like that. And I'm just like, no. Like, and all of my other friends, they were also dating like different guys on the football team. So they're just like, come on, like we can all go on dates and just all like be, you know, cheerleader, football player. Y'all already know how it go. So finally I gave in and I'm like, fine, I'll talk to him. So we're texting, flirting, like talking on the phone, just like really having a vibe. Like, the fact that I didn't really find him attractive, like physically, like because his appearance, but like through conversations, like I started being attracted to him because like he would make me laugh. Just the conversation was just like really good and stuff. I mean, he was sweet and stuff like that. And then I'm just like, I have me an older guy, like he's about to be mature. I don't gotta go through none of this like childish stuff. So yeah, fast forward, weeks and months go on, we're still vibing, we're still conversating, we're still texting, like we're still in like our zone and stuff. And it's one day I'm on Facebook and I see, like, I don't know if it was a repost Like, I'm trying to think if I was going through his likes or if it just popped up. I can't remember how it was, but I just know on Facebook I just see some girl with a jersey on with his number. So I'm just like, like, is this a coincidence? Like, is this old? Like, did she have a brother that went to the same school like a little while ago? She's on a jersey. So I'm just like thinking like really hard. Like, I'm confused. Like, what are the odds that I'm talking to this guy and then I see a girl wearing his jersey on my timeline on Facebook? Like, that can't be a coincidence. So I'm just thinking like, hold up, like, who is this and stuff. Sorry guys if the light is changing because I'm outside. But so I see the girl with the jersey on and she's posting like, always keep it warm and safe, love this jersey, hashtag number, blah blah, whatever his number was. So I'm like, hold up. So I'm like going through like her page, just seeing like her different posts, and she's saying can't wait to see him, I really love him so much. And then I seen like a date and they were together for like 2 years before I even like met him and stuff. So I seen the date and I just keep seeing like little like stuff, but I don't see him commenting, I don't see him liking it, he's not like under her picture. So I'm just like, are we talking about the same guy? Like, I was so confused because she was just so madly in love and he was just like a ghost. Like, he was nowhere to be found on her page. So I'm like, this can't be him, like, there's no way. So I think I just DM'd her and I was just like, do you know this, let's just say this name is Chris. So I'm like, you talk to Chris? Like, I see you got like his jersey on or something like that. Oh no, I think I asked her like, do you know a Chris, because like of the jersey, and she was like, yeah, why, what's up? I said that I talked to somebody named Chris and it looks like you have on his jersey, and she was like, yeah, I do have on his jersey because that's my boyfriend, like we've been together for 2 years. So I'm like, boyfriend, been together for 2 years. So I'm like, wait, I'm confused. And she's like, what is there to be confused about? And I'm like, because he's all trying to chill with me, trying to get with me, trying to do things with me, trying to flirt, talk to me. Everybody in school kind of know that we're kind of like talking or whatever. So I don't know anything about this girlfriend. Like, how did he even have the time to have a girlfriend when he's on the phone with me all the time, texting me every 5 seconds? Like, he's always in school, always at practice. I don't even know how he had any time of even being with this girl. But yeah, so she's saying like, do we have a problem, like what's good with da da da? And I'm like, no, there's no problem, you can just have him. Like, that's your man, go ahead sis, keep your man. I guess that kind of offended her in a way, because she flipped like completely and basically started coming for me, just saying like, who the f you think you talking to? Of course I'm gonna keep my man because he's my man. Like, you ugly as shit. Like, I'll beat you. Like, just basically like going in, like snapping at me. So I'm like, girl, like calm down, like it's not that deep, I really don't care that much. I didn't really like him all like that. Like, I just started talking to him like in a serious way just not too long ago. Like, it wasn't on that. Like, I've never been over to his crib, like it wasn't like that. So I'm just like, no, like I'm cool, you can just have him. Like, that's all I was saying. Like, it's cool, I know what I need to know, I'll cut him off so y'all can be happy. That was it, that's all I was trying to say. But she was coming for me, just saying like, my nigga don't do no wrong, you knew he had a girlfriend, you've been following me for a while, and just saying all this stuff. And I'm like, first of all, nobody knew he had a girlfriend, nobody knew of you. He told me he didn't have no like, I kept trying to explain to her like, I didn't know you existed. He never said he had a girlfriend. I never seen you at the school. So I guess she went to a different school. I'm like, I never seen you at school, I never seen you come to none of the games because I'm always there. So how am I supposed to know that he has a girl? So she's basically just still going off like, I'm coming up to the school tomorrow, I'm gonna whoop your ass, I'm gonna beat you the f up. Like, just like airing me out basically, like long paragraphs and stuff. And I'm just like laughing at it. I'm like, girl, bye, like I'm not paying you any fucking mind. So she's just still going in, like having people call me from blocked numbers, having her friends like hit me up off their accounts on Facebook. Like, it was just so petty and catty, it was like not even funny. So I'm telling my friends like, can you believe this guy? Like, he's telling me all this stuff, he want to be with me, I'm beautiful, he like spending time with me, just all this stuff, and he got a whole like wife at home, basically like a whole girl at home. It's just like, that's niggas really, honestly. But anyway, so my friends like, dang, like I'm sorry, like I kind of pushed you to go like to talk to him and you wasn't even really trying to talk to him. I'm like, exactly, like this is why I don't like talking to guys, or when I feel like a vibe, I kind of like try to back away, because your instincts are 9 times out of 10 always right. So fast forward, like the next day, the girl still blowing me up. I'm ignoring her at this point because it's like, girl, I don't care that much. Like, I wasn't in love with him. We never really, he didn't even take me on a date yet. Like, it wasn't nothing on that type of time, so I really did not care that much. But she was so obsessed. Like, it was so annoying, like how obsessed she was. And I'm just like, girl, like, leave me alone. Like, I don't care about your man. I don't care about what y'all have. Like, I'm about to find me a new man. Like, I'm off of it. But in her head, I was wrong, I guess. I should have known that they were together. Everybody knows he has a girlfriend. What else did she say? The whole school know about me. All his friends know about me. If you would have asked, they would have told you, like, don't act dumb. You just wanted to be the side piece, and just saying all this stuff. And I'm just like, is this girl hearing herself? Like, I never understood why girls get mad at the side John. Like, I do not owe you any loyalty, even if I did know. Like, I'm not your friend. He is your boyfriend, your nigga. Control him. Why aren't you cursing him out? Why are you cursing me out? So fast forward, she kept trying to come up to the school, and I'm like, girl, like, I'm not about to fight you. I'm not getting into all of this for a guy that I don't care about and that I don't even want. I'm not about to fight and get suspended, kicked off the cheer team. And first of all, this is my first year in school. Like, I'm not doing the most. I just got here. I'm trying to start over and meet new friends. Like, I don't have time for this childish stuff. And she was older than me by like 2-3 years. So it's like, why are you so like, why am I more mature than you? So fast forward, after a couple days, she randomly like DM'd me, but like on some like calm stuff. I don't know why I never blocked her. I truly don't. Maybe because I would have known like she would have just made another page, but she was still like blowing me up. So this one day she finally was like calm, and she was like, can we talk? So she asked me for my phone number, and I gave her my number. I don't know why, but I gave her my phone number. We're just talking, and she just trying to ask. She's like, I don't really mean to snap at you. I'm just like upset because I've been with him for this amount of time, and this not the first time that he's cheated and stuff like that. Like, I'm like, I don't really mean to snap at you. I'm sorry. So I'm like, finally, you acting like you got some sense. So fast forward, so she's just asking me like the basic stuff, like, what have y'all did? What y'all talk about? Like, what type of time did he be on? Did you meet his family? Just like asking me a bunch of stuff, and I'm just like, girl, no, like, it wasn't like that. Like, we were talking, but it wasn't like on that type of time. She just started telling me like stories about them, like, oh yeah, because he used to do this, and that's why he did this, and he gave me this. Like, just really telling me everything as if like I was like her best friend. And like finally I kind of like calmed down and was like kind of interested, not interested, but like I'm just like, dang, like really, like I don't know, like we just start having like a girl talk type of thing. So like we're just talking, like having our little girl talk on the phone, side chick, main chick, just talking. The weirdest thing, but it's weird to say, like when I'm telling the story or when people ask, it's like, why were you like being friends with the main girl? But it's like, I don't know, like it just happened. Like, it's so hard to explain. It's the weirdest thing ever. Like, it's hard to explain, but yeah, so we became friends, and she's just telling me like all this stuff, and she's like, girl, like tell me what he did, stuff like that. So she asked her best friend on to like the three-way, I guess, because obviously she's telling her best friend what's going on, and her best friend don't know like that we just was on the phone for 2 hours before, just yapping it up and like being like friends and like all close and stuff. So her best friend, I guess, still was on the type of time she was on a couple days ago, like trying to fight. So the best friend get on the phone like, so what happened, what's good? And like she's trying to tell her like it's cool, like she's chill, like she a good, like I don't care about it no more, like she like a good person, like we just talked for like 2 hours, like I'm not worrying about it and stuff. And the best friend is just like, no, like her, I still want to fight, like this bitch took your man, like we gonna whoop, stuff like that. So the best friend is getting rowdy on the phone. So I'm defending myself, and at this point I'm kind of like just sick of it. Like, y'all done bullied me for a week now at this point, blowing my phone up, commenting on my stuff, trying to like just doing all of this like crazy weird childish stuff. So at this point I'm just fed up. So I'm like, if you really want to fight, then pull up. So I guess because I said that, like the main girl is kind of like, don't talk to my best friend like that, like we will really beat you the f up. So now we back to arguing after we just was cool and yapping it up and doing what we was doing. Now we back to the let's fight type of thing. So at this point, like I'm not saying like, bye girl, I'm not gonna fight you. I'm like, let's fight. Like I want to fight. Pull up tomorrow. I get out of school at 2:55. Are you coming? Like, so I guess that kind of caught them by surprise a little bit, because I guess in the past week in their eyes I was being scary because I wasn't really trying to fight and really wasn't trying to be on that type of time, but the fact that I'm just like, I don't even care no more how old they are, how big they are, how tall they are. Like, I just want to fight, because y'all just keep on trying to pick at me about this man that I truly do not care about. Let's fight. So like the next day, they were supposed to pull up. They kept saying they're on the bus, they're on their way. So I'm just like outside waiting. They never came. So I'm like, girl, like, what was the whole point? So then she ended up calling me later, and I'm like, no, like, I'm not doing this back and forth fake shit. Like, 1 minute you trying to be my friend, the next minute you hate me again, the third minute your best friend is trying to fight me. Like, what's good? Like, do you want to be my friend or not? Like, this whole trying to fight over this man is really, like, it's not happening. Like, I'm not, at this point, it wasn't even to fight over him. It was just like, I just felt disrespected at this point, because it's just like, y'all just keep on trying to pick with me and judge my character, and I literally had nothing to do with any of this. Like, I did not know he had a girlfriend. I did not know he was cheating. I did not know what type of person he was. I didn't know he had STDs that he was carrying and passing along to you. Fast forward, the girl ended up calming down again, just saying sorry. She's like, I just don't know what to do. Like, I'm just so sick of him. He's always cheating. So I could just tell she was kind of just going through like a lot. Like, she'd been with him for years. He gave her multiple STDs. I think she had like a couple abortions. Like, it was just kind of like a lot. She just was like fed up to the point where she just wanted to fight anybody, I guess. But it was just like, sis, like, you need to go to your man. So at this point, I'm finally like being like a friend, I guess. Just let her know, like, I get everything that you're going through, but you don't, like, stop snapping at the girls. Like, stop being mad at the females, because they don't owe you no loyalty. I'm like, I don't owe you anything. Like, I don't know you. We're not like friends. You need to tell him, like, tell him what's up and stuff. And she's still in her head, just couldn't get it in her head that I'm not the one that was chasing after him, that he was coming for me. So she's like trying to tell me to prove it, like send her screenshots of certain text messages and stuff like that. And I'm like, girl, like, I can call him right now on the phone and put you on three-way. So fast forward, she's like, all right, cool, bet. So I call him, put her on three-way, told her to mute herself. And I'm telling him, I'm like, so, like, what's good? Like, what's up and stuff? And he's like, what's up? Like, what you doing? And I'm like, I'm just laying down, but I heard you got a girlfriend. And he like, what? Like, I don't got no girlfriend. Like, you are, like, you about to be mine. Like, you mine. Like, you about to be my girlfriend. So she goes off. Like, she couldn't even hold it to even let the conversation go further. Like, she was pissed. Like, so she unmuted herself. She starts snapping, saying, like, you don't got a girlfriend? I'm not your girlfriend. Then what the was like the past 2 years, like, just basically going off at him. And I'm just sitting here like, I cannot believe like this. But I'm also glad, because it's like I dodged a bullet. Like, I didn't have to deal with this cheating man, like, for myself. Like, I was just glad I dodged a bullet, but I also felt bad because it was like she just sounds so hurt on the phone, just like, I forgave you after you done this and you still doing it. Like, why are you doing this to me? Like, what did I do to deserve it? Like, she was just, I felt like so sorry for her. Like, she just was really like in her feelings a lot. So he hangs up the phone because he's caught up and it's like really nothing for him to say. So he texts me like, why did you do that? Like, why didn't you tell me? Like, she was on the phone. I'm like, why did you lie and tell me like you didn't have no girl and you really had a girlfriend? So he's saying like, I'm sorry, like, I didn't mean to lie. And he's like, I technically do have a girlfriend, but we're separated, like we on a break or something like that. And I'm like, but why didn't you say that from the start? Like, you put it as if you were single. So yeah, he's just saying like he's sorry and stuff. So yeah, he's just saying that he's sorry and he's really gonna be done with her. He wanna leave her for me and all of this stuff. And I'm like, no, like, I'm good. Like, if you're putting her through hell and y'all been together for years, like, what do I think you're gonna do to me? Like, you just met me. The way we even started was off of some lying stuff, so I already can't trust you. Like, it just wouldn't have worked. And I start really feeling bad for the girl. Like, like, she basically was venting to me. We already had like not a bond, but I don't know, like, I just really felt for her. And the fact that she, well, one, first of all, girl code. Like, that's her man, that's her man. Like, I'm just done. Whether we're friends or not, I don't know you. Like, girl code, if you just don't mess with another woman's man. Like, that's just girl code. That's number one. Number two, I was starting to like feel for her, like, after she vented to me and like was crying, like physically like shedding tears on the phone with me, like just talking about this man. Like, he did this to me, like, I'm just so sick of it. And like, she was, the fact that she opened up just really made me just like, I don't know, I can't explain. Like, I truly just can't explain like how it was. So fast forward, after that happened, we stayed on the phone for like hours. Like, I think we actually fell asleep on the phone. Like, we were on the phone for so long, just telling different stories, and she's just telling me like about how they met and the first time he cheated, and just like telling me like all types of stuff about him. I'm telling her like certain things that I like saw that was kind of off about him. So we're just like building this bond, and we really became close as friends. Like, she would always call me, she would text me, she would post me up as her woman crush. Like, we just became like really cool, like really close. It's so weird. But so yeah, so after like a few weeks, we kind of stopped talking about him, and we start talking about like other stuff, like girls, and like her best friend that I told you that was on the phone all hype, they stopped being friends for a while. So she like told me like about her, and like she just told me about like different stuff like that was happening at school with like different friends, and like her dad just telling me about like her family. Like, we just really had like some deep conversations, and like just built this connection that was like toxic, but we made it into like a friendship, which is like super crazy. I really love talking to her. She loved talking to me, clearly, because she always was calling me. So I think like a year or two went by, like we still were friends, still talking, texting every day, like to the point like we're on the phone for hours. Like, that's the type of friends that we like, that's the type of friends that we became. Like, the friends that just be on the phone, like just talking for hours and stuff. Yeah, like we just became like really close friends. Like, she told me when she was pregnant, like the first time, like I was the first person who knew that she was pregnant. She told me about her drama with like her new boyfriend that she had. It was just different things that just made us like just closer. So this one day, this was months after that situation with Chris. So I'm in class next to like this girl that I became like kind of cool with, because we had class together and we always talked and stuff. So the girl called me, same old thing, where she always have like a story to tell. So she told me like about this guy, went through his phone and seen that the girl he was talking to goes to my school. So she was like, I want you to keep an eye out, like just make sure she like just see what type of girl she is, like what she looked like, stuff like that. So she's describing the girl, just talking crazy about this girl. Like, I heard she was dirty, I heard her pussy stink. I just like just going in and in and in on the girl. I'm just on the phone like, like, dang, like that's crazy. Why the whole time the girl she's talking about was the one right next to me that I've been like cool with, like because of class? I'm like, this girl always got me in something. Like, I'm just like, what? I'm on the phone like, I know she's not talking about this girl that's right here next to me. Like, she's physically one seat next, like right here, like we can touch. Like, that's how close she was, like right next to me. She's talking crazy about a girl that's supposed to be talking to one of her guys, and this girl was right next to me. Like, so I didn't say nothing, because like at that point I'm just kind of like what? So I hang out with her, and I'm just like just looking at the girl, and I'm just like, what do I do at this point? Because it's like, me and this girl I'm in class with, we're just classmates, but we kind of made a bond because we talk every single time we in class. We sit next to each other, so like we kind of made a friendship, but we're still not close friends, so I don't really owe her any loyalty. And then I got this girl, the main chick from before, a few months ago, that I was just about to fight, but then we also created a bond. But like, we're still not, like, that's not my best friend, but like, it was just the weirdest situation to be in. So of course, finally, I'm just like, I don't know what to do. So I'm just asking the girl that's my classmate, I'm just like, do you talk to this person, blah blah blah? And she's like, yeah. So she just saying all this stuff like, I love him, he be coming over all the time, I be coming to his house, and just like saying all this stuff about him. And I'm just in my head like, I cannot be in the middle of this and go through this again. Like, so fast forward, I just had to make a decision, and I chose the main chick as being like my main friend. So I told her like, yeah, I got class with the shawty. She told me this, she said that. Basically, I don't know if they fought or whatever happened to that, but I basically just told them like, I'm not being in this. So after I told her like what the girl said to me and all that stuff, I went back to the girl, and I'm just like, I did tell my friend, like, that's her nigga, etc. And she took it like real well. She's like, I'm just glad that you told me, like I want to talk to her. So I think they like talked on the phone and like just squashed it. But that right there solidified our relationship, because I basically, now I don't want to say like chose somebody over somebody, but like the fact that I did that, I don't know, like that basically really made us friends. I'm like, at this point, I'm sitting in the middle of your drama, like we're really friends. So we just became really good friends. I used to work at Sesame Place. I gave her some free tickets so she could take her kid there. We just really became good as friends. Like, I was about to fight this one time. She was like, I'll pull up. Like, it's just so crazy how we just went from wanting to rip each other's wigs off to becoming like really close friends, like talking all the time. Like, whenever she went through stuff, she called me. When she found out she was pregnant, she called me. Like, we just really became like cool as friends. And it's so weird how it started. Like, just telling the story, just like, what? Like, so you were the side chick, she was the main chick, and y'all became friends. Like, it's so weird, but I'm just telling you, like, the connection that we had was just, I don't know, like, it's like we were just meant to be friends, I guess. We just met in a weird way. But unfortunately, even to this day, we would have been friends, but unfortunately she passed away a few months ago. She passed away, so we obviously haven't talked or anything like that, but we would have still been friends, because right before she passed away, she was just inviting me to like her gender reveal and to different events that she was having and parties and stuff, and I just always work or school, and I never went. And I wish I really did, because I didn't see her like right before she went like past. Like, I didn't even get a chance to see her, so I'm like sad about that. So it's like, it's a crazy story like to begin with, but then it also is just so crazy to end. Like, we became friends, got close over years, and I basically lost a close friend. Like, that is the story time of me befriending the main chick and becoming really close with her. Like, I never thought that I would do that. Like, I would watch movies, or like I have friends that will always be like on the phone with like the side chick and like cursing them out, and then like they're just talking for hours. I'm like, why are you talking to her? Like, she just was talking to your man. Like, block her. Like, let's be like, I was the friend. I don't know, it just was crazy. I guess God just wanted her in my life and wanted me in her life. I got her through a lot of stuff, she got me through a lot of stuff. Like, we always meant to each other. It's sad about her passing away and like what happened to her, because we would still be friends right now. Like, I probably would have had her next to me and telling the story like right now. It's just sad. The whole situation is sad. That basically completes the end of today's video and this crazy story time. If you guys like the story time, because y'all always love my crazy story times, thumbs up the video, and also comment down below what you thought about it. Go ahead and check out all my other story times. If you are into some toxic, crazy ass story times, go check out my other one. Just see all of you guys in my next video.